Well, hi guys. It's Thursday, January the 21st, 2021. About 47 degrees. And that means I can't get out in the field to do anything. It's too sloppy. But I'm getting a few other things done. But I've wanted to make this video for some time, because I've been asked a dozen times, 100 times probably, why I have Olivers. Why don't I have John Deere or International or anybody, And it's really simple. Cost. That's basically it. When I look at any tractor, and I am an opportunity buyer, if the opportunity presents itself to buy something cheap, I'll probably buy it. Henceforth, that's why I have the Case 930 sitting out there. That's why there's a Long sitting right next to us. That's why this Oliver's here, that Oliver, the other Oliver, this one. They were priced right. That's why that John Deere 4400 combine's sitting here. It was the right price. I have a dealer about 7 miles down the road that way that works on these. I can get parts for them. They'll make hydraulic hoses, and I can get parts for just about anything I got from them. So that's a real bonus. Closest John Deere or International dealer would be Wilmington, Hillsboro, or Georgetown. And that's 25 to 40 miles away. If I want Case or Ford New Holland, then I'm 50, 60 miles down to Baxels. A Massey dealer is 70, 75 miles, up 71. So it's kind of natural to buy this color because they're 7 miles away. They're good people to deal with. They know what they're doing. Jerry's been there since 1964. Harry's been there since 70, 69, 70. And Harry's been working on them every day. He can take this thing apart and put it together in his sleep. He's worked on that many of them over the years. So that makes a big difference. Your cost is your cost. No matter what size farmer you are, it's going to cost you so much an acre for equipment. Case in point, you take this tractor, 1850, 100 horsepower, on a 100-acre farm. You get $6,500 in it. All right, it's costing you $650. We'll just say $700 with interest to own this tractor, to put it in the field for 10 years. All right. You take the same thing in a John Deere, which would be a 4020. You're doubling that price. So if you're $65 an acre into owning this, and it's $120 a year, $130 a year, to own the John Deere to do the same job, well, doesn't it make more sense to go with the cheaper amount? The way I look at it, cheaper cost is a cheaper cost. I grew up on a small farm. We had Oliver and AC. But I worked for family. I worked for neighbors. So I was on International. I was on Ford, Massey, Moline, Cockshut. Every tractor brand there was back in the 60s. 50s, 60s, that's what everybody had around me. So that's what I ran. I didn't care. One color was just as good to me as another color. That's why I say I'm colorblind when it comes to tractors. It doesn't matter. I look at cost per acre. As far as like this, that John Deere 4400 combine. I look at price, condition when I go to buy anything. I don't need a 8820 to do what I'm doing. I don't need a 4150 white to do what I'm doing. Nor do I need a 4440 or a big John Deere like that to do what I'm doing. This will do it just fine. And it's a lot cheaper to do it with this than anything else. Why use Oliver? It's, you know, it's simple economics. Any businessman is going to tell you his equipment cost is right up there with everything else. The trucking company, what do the trucks cost him to own per year? Which ones are, you know, what's better than this brand or that brand? If they're about the same, they're going to go with the cheapest operating cost. Upfront, you know, initial purchase price. That's what they're going to do because they're trying to keep their costs down. I'm doing the same thing buying these, keeping the costs down. That's what it's all about. Simple business practices. It's not, well, I got to have a nice shiny 4020 John Deere that I got, you know, $15,000, $20,000 in because everybody's envious of me. I could care less what Joe Schmuckatelli up the road thinks. He's not paying my bills. I am. You know the old saying, keeping up with the Joneses? Well, I got news for you. Joneses live about 2 miles that way. They went broke years ago. So I'm not going to do what they did. Okay? I learned a lesson by what they did. Learned lessons from what others have done over the years. And over the years, I've been farming for basically about 50 years now. And I'm still doing it. I'm still making money. And everything I got's paid for. And it will stay paid for. Because I know I don't need new equipment. I don't need big, fancy, shiny stuff to do what I'm doing. So I'm quite happy with a 50-year-old original looking tractor. It doesn't bother me. Just that simple. That's why I've got Aubers. Price, condition. That should be the first thing if any farmer thinks about as far as equipment goes. Not because, well, so and so up the road has an S90, so I need a S99. I got to be better than him. I could care less. You know, that's the last thing I think about. These tractors, all this equipment, it's all paid for. It does what I want it to do, and I'm happy with it. I'm not trying to impress nobody with what I got. And I respect everybody enough to know that you guys can do whatever you want, however you want to. Makes no difference to me. And I expect the same from you. It's just simple, common courtesy. You know, I don't tell you what to buy or what to own. You can do whatever you want. That's up to you. I know what I want and what I'll buy. And that kind of depends on what pops up, where and when and how much. You know, that's the way that 4400 was. That popped up, I was told a price, went and looked at it. What they told me about it fit. You look the machine over. When else you going to get the chance to buy a one owner 1200 hour machine? You know, for $1,000 with a head. Ain't gonna do it. Now, had this been a diesel machine and it was nice and pretty, oh, Machinery Pete would be down here in a heartbeat having to look at that. But being it's the gas and it's just a, oh, it's a 4400, but no big deal, you know. I don't care. It don't matter to me at all. I know what it'll do when it comes time to go to the field with it. That's all that matters. Well, guys, I'm going to get off here. I hope this explains kind of why I like mile overs. It's just simple economics. And that's all it boils down to. What it costs you an acre to own it, and will it do what you want it to do? That's all it is to me. So, we'll see you next time, guys. And as always, please comment, rate, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time.